Hello once again YouTube, DVD here. As you know, I've been updating the TrackAssembly tool for quite a while now, and I also updated the wire extension, so let's see what function descriptions I'm missing. To do that I'm already using my custom documentation generator. Here I've set this to do my TrackAssembly lib, which takes that API there and searches my Steam folder in this repository and appends that path to our custom to get this file there. Entity core custom, that one. So it reads that extension, adds a header to it, compiles it, and compares with this one here, taking these E2 functions to see which function I'm missing description for. So let's do the thing. Start that. Oh, we already have a match there. We're missing description for that. So let's add it. Let me see what did my program generate. In fact, we are missing those three. And to do the synchronization, we already have that, which is this and this. So we didn't find this one with extra string at the end. String point. So this should be a typo. So let's what do we have here? Entity string number string. Here we have entity string number string, and it should work now, like so. And here returns the body which one will be better. There. Those two return numbers, because I want these to be separate. For you to get the body group skin IDs, you just have to call that and concatenate the result with that. Easy as pie. This should also be used with set body group skin, but it gets one whole value there. So let's see how this thing will get. Oh, we don't have any errors. We have the instance and the references. So we can go to our wiki page and go to the WarMod E2 API. Then I'm gonna update this API function list. Here I actually need the reference for all these WarMod types. So my whole table, I'm just gonna copy it, click edit here, and paste. That's it. And let's see that we have this. Entity, get body groups, void, and also this. There, returns the skin selection list. If I need to change that, it will be pretty easy. Just save that and I'm gonna run my program again. Get body group skin, the tag body group selection list, tag skin selection list. This should be a little bit more precise. Save that. Returns the tag skin selection list. That's okay. So we see here that our file is changed. This has been fixed and those two were added. So let's commit the thing and send it to the workshop, shall we? So we're gonna go ahead and click commit to Matrix POA. I'm gonna bring up my commit message and boom. I'm gonna commit all these files. So check that and commit and push and OK and boom, like so. Oh, come on. Why did I click that? Wait, what? How can I bother to click close Firefox but it starts? Oh well. Gotta reopen all my tabs, but who cares? I'm gonna go to my profile, then here, then pull request. Whee! Finally. And we write here so the very interesting case will be if that thing is done automatically. There are so many commits, but oh well. Let me also just grab the version. What does this GitHub say about that? Ooh, squash and merge, automatic merging. That's nice. I'm gonna merge all those. 10 hidden items. Wait, what? Ah, okay then. So the last thing I'm gonna do is adjust my version, which is located like so. And in here, the version is 489. So what does this file say about the version 472? Here will be 6 473. Because I made quite conceptual changes, which I like very much. So we're gonna go to our pull request there, and we gotta override this commit. I'll show you guys how this is done. So we go ahead and click commit into our branch. Click this cement last commit. And this will bump the version for us. So if we merge it, it will all be okay. Boom, push. No changes should be checked and okay. Boom. So, force pushed matrix POA from that to that just now. Squash and merge. What I like to do is adjust this thing. So everywhere where I have a new line should be, well, two new lines though, should be converted to one line. From that and copy this. Replace this with a nothing. Throw a C. Are there any repeat commits? I don't see any. What? Oh well. And it kind of looks okay. Put that here and squash and merge. Merging 1, 2, 3. I don't need one. What it means. And it's done. So this thing is officially 6473. This thing. Let me just check again the version. 6473. So there, everything went smooth and okay. Like a piece of butter over the stove. I don't really need a matrix POA anymore. So let's just delete it. So here we're gonna go ahead and switch checkout to the master branch and sync with the new revision. Pull. Boom. That's our big merge right there. Here, quite a bit of changes. Object-oriented query generator. So this here matrix POA is merged to that. So our master here, it branches from that last master revision and commits all these changes and goes to this. The green one, this is for the panel, is experimental. So I'm just gonna delete that. The important thing is this one here. By the way, this is done before this was created, so I don't know why GitHub puts that first and that second, but oh well. So let's try our modification. Luckily, everything will go well and nothing will crash. I'm gonna test my buttons. And the HUD, and we are practically done with the new version of the track assembly. Come on baby, just do it. I'm gonna close the ZeoPrime Studio for now. I've generated my documentation. So I don't need it running. Our extension is okay, and it should be good now. Pew. Oh, come on. Oh well, here we go. The moment of truth. Track assembly or crash assembly. Well, it works. Dates. And the new HUD is also here. So let me guys show you what does the red circle represents in that case. So let me grab the PHX regular, and here we have the single track, which is that. So some of you may know the type, but another points that must be checked on the left and the right. So if I drag here, it tells me that the left point that is going to be checked for the active radius should spawn a track in front of that, and oops, I mean the right circle should be When traced, should spawn the track in front of this piece and the left circle. When traced, should spawn the track behind the piece. So we here have a 28 as pieces count, and we're drawing 44 ghosts. Here I've put incrementals for those offsets. This adds the value of the dedicated variable. Increment snap angle, and the bottom plus and minus buttons add the value of this increment snap linear variable. See that I've set this to 15, but I can say I want it 2. So every time that I click, it will increment with 2. Degrees here. And if I go ahead and click 7.4, it will snap exactly to 8. If I do a negative 59 and I try to subtract, it will snap to 60, like so. I can also reset only this value and others are not reset, so I'm gonna change all those and reset only this one here. So I can snap this to 90 degrees, I can invert the sign, I can copy this negative 90 value to a clipboard. Also I can copy this and this to a clipboard. But something should be selected here and here before you attempt to copy the value. Otherwise it will not copy anything. So guys, I hope you stayed with me while I merged the last revision of the TAC72. Hope you like also my incremental control panel for the linear and angular offsets of my tool. Have fun and see you next time.